Dr. Neil. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Who are you?
My name's Shirralee Willis, and I am the New Business Development Manager for nsquared Solutions in Sydney. And it's my role to help to bring Surface into the Australian market and hopefully further that around the world.
Fantastic. Welcome on board.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here. With the Surface unit, it's basically brand new technology. We have the only Surface unit in Sydney that people can come and view. So we're currently working on having people come and have a look at the unit so that they can get their own hands-on interaction with it. And I just wanted to show you one of the things that I like about that, and I need obviously for you to explain some of the technical stuff about this. You can hover your hand over. Right, yeah,
it appears to be a touch table.
Yeah.
But actually you don't have to touch it. So how does that work? So inside the table are 5 cameras, and those cameras look up through the tabletop and see what's above the table, and so you don't actually have to touch it. You can see things that are a short distance above the table as well as things that are actually resting on top of the tabletop.
Right.
And we can use that to our advantage in lots of ways, which we can talk about as we go through this session and videos in the future.
Yeah.
Those cameras also work on the infrared wavelength, so they can pick up things that we can't necessarily see, and again we can use that to our advantage.
Right.
So yeah, what we have here is the standard attract application, the water attract application, which we've customised
so you get that
for our
beautiful
brand.
pond effect that
That's
happens.
right.
And I'm not even touching that unit there. It's basically I'm holding my hand about 1 to 2 centimetres above the actual surface, and it might look like I'm touching it, but I'm actually not.
So one of the ways we can use this to our advantage is to recognise objects.
Right.
So if we have a look here at some of our applications, and this is an internal application that we use ourselves, but we can recognise our business cards. So we can put our business cards down, and there's my schedule for the day, and there's your schedule for the day, and you can see that we're both recording video right now, so that's
helpful.
Kind of helpful for us. But I can also see that you've got some meetings later on today, and what else are you doing? You're doing some reviewing of some marketing materials, some blogs and videos, doing some sales calls. You can see I'm actually doing some development today, and meeting a designer, reviewing one of our products. I had a conference call first thing this morning.
And just for another, we have another one right there. So you can have multiple cards on the table.
Absolutely, so different people can put their cards down and get their agendas come up. Now the way we do this is we use byte tags. So each person's card has got a byte tag printed on it, and you just got your new cards today, which as you put them down, they start working. And these byte tags are 255 different options or different variables. So we can have up to 255 people working with in an office, and each person has their own schedule. Now if you have more than that and you wanted to identify more than 255 people, you can use slightly bigger tags. They don't have to be this whole card size, but they have to be that size in terms of the size of the tag. I don't know if you can see that. And that tag is an identity tag, which has millions of variables. So if you wanted to identify between millions and millions of different types of object or different types of criteria as you put it down on the unit, then you could use identity tags. Now that would be application specific. So this application specifically works with our byte tags. Now these byte tags, we could make another application that did something else with these byte tags.
Ours is black, but you can have that as clear.
You can, yes. So because the Surface cameras pick up infrared, you can actually use infrared to print tags. So you can print them, they're not invisible, they're invisible to the human eye, but the cameras can see them.
And you can really use these tags on so many different types of objects, is that right?
Yep, they don't have to be cards. They can be a glass of wine, could be a bottle, could be toys, could be mobile phones, could be any kind of object that you wanted to put onto the top of the table and interact with in a certain way.
Right, and I guess that would be helpful in an industry-specific manner. So, I mean, if you were a wine tasting environment and you wanted to put different
and if you're a video library and each video you put down, each video case has a different tag on it and shows you about the video.
And then you can select more information from that.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Fantastic.